The problem with these women and these men and their relationships is that the men don't understand their value, they don't understand their worth, they don't understand uh, the importance of who they are. See, they don't understand what the role of a man is. You see, because the deceiver, the liar, see, the devil, he done convinced them and the women through monogamy that is some kind of equal playing field, is some kind of equality between man and women. See, he didn't have to express this, but through psychological warfare, through social engineering, through propaganda, through hypnotism, mass hypnotism, see, through his deception machine, he's produced an idea that men and women are the same. They should act the same. They should do each other the same. You see, this is what he's produced through this monogamy push. And he even have people who understand better, but they dress it up with all kind of excuses. Oh, God only allowed it because this was going on and that was going on, and the man had to be filthy rich, and the man had to own all the land, and he had to be a king sitting on a throne, ruling a whole nation of millions of people. You see, this is how he present the or cover over the truth, and this is how he present his lies. See, because when you look at the first commandment and the reason that a woman was created, with those two principles, with those two foundations to humanity, you can clearly see that this man is the devil. His system is the devil. Because if you go to Asia, Arabia, India, you have arranged marriages, you have people who have multiple wives, and men is moving in their correct order. But then when you come to the so called West, and specifically in America, you have the throne of iniquity, the throne of Satan, the throne of the greatest deceiver in all of mankind. This is his throne. This is where he sits. See, this is where he let his woman rule over him. See, this is where he give his woman freedom to turn into a man and to be an extra promiscuous prostitute. See, just like in Germany, he allows his women to be prostitutes, free, legal. They get paid $3,000 from rich guys. It's legal. And Germany is the uh, almost the motherland of this devil, of this dragon. See, of this great deceiver, of this great liar, of this great con man. See, and they go around. It's one guy, I got to get his name so I can start putting him in the forefront because he confessed that he went around the world conning people using magic and deception. See, he confessed and proclaimed that he is a supreme devil. He is a supreme liar. He is a supreme deceptive snake, a venomous viper. See, he proclaimed it on a TED Talk type of setting. If it wasn't TED Talk, he was on a setting like TED Talk, but I think it was on TED Talk. He proclaimed that he was the greatest con man. In every part of his family, they have that con man bloodline gene that's in their blood. That this is how they act. See, this is a nation of the deceivers, of the liars, see, of the magicians, the wizards. See, this is what they proclaim. Disney World. Oh, the woman. She's just so marvelous. And she's the mother of all creation. She's God. She's almighty. See, this is how this devil used his magic. See, Disney Channel is the magic kingdom, the kingdom of lying and decepting people. And we're going to do it through stories. Imagine a woman in a tower and her hair is long coming out of the window all the way to the ground. And this man, he has to get on the hair and pull himself all the way up to the woman because she's the grand prize. She's the greatest achievement in this man's life. You see, this is the magic that this devil, this deceiver, this freaking antichrist, because the so-called Christ or the Messiah is the truth. He say, I am the life, the way, and the truth. See? So anything anti to him is a freaking liar. Antichrist is a deceiver. There's many deceivers in the world. There are many antichrists in the world because they are deceivers. They are liars. The woman, let's go to the proclamation of the greatest and the most certified truth that's coming straight from the Lord. Because just because, and people want to go, a man wrote this. No, just because this man wrote it, why is everybody paying attention? It's trillions of books in the world. There's no end to the writings that people have been writing, that men have been writing. But why does this one writing, this one creation story, this one man wrote this situation supposedly, and everybody flocks to it? Because guess what? It is the truth. We're going to get that. The truth is unstoppable. The truth is undefeatable. See, you cannot defeat the truth. Now let's go into these two proclamations that is world renowned. All right, the first proclamation, Genesis 2:18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man shall be alone. I will make him an help meet for him. I will make him a helper. I will make him a servant to serve his purpose. That's what a helper is. See, a helper is a servant. A helper is somebody to help you do what you doing. See, they're not there to control anything. They're not there to set any kind of agenda, Salakia. They're not there to create some kind of situation or be your partner where you can don't make no decisions. You can put the steering wheel in their hands and they go to freaking driving the car. See, because They just there to help you. Or they not there to say, well, we gonna go over here, then we'll get back to where you trying to go to. They gonna get in that car and they gonna help you. Once you go to sleep, they gonna help you drive the rest of the way to the destination that you set. They're not gonna go and drive. You going to California? They're not gonna drive to Las Vegas, and then when you wake up, you drive from Las Vegas to California. No, they gonna drive to California. They gonna follow what you already got laid out. But see, that's the problem. These men thinking it's some kind of equal situation, and the women is trying to run the show. They don't understand that these women are the servants, and they have to be the one that sets the agenda. They have to get off their stinking behind and go make a plan so everybody can follow this agenda. The woman can follow the agenda. She can get the children to follow the agenda. And everybody can go on the plan that he set. Not no, oh, baby, what y'all want to do? Children, what y'all want to do? And he sit back and don't make no plan for what the family got going on. A leader is going to make a plan for what's going on. When the army is going to war and they have a captain, the captain is not going to go to all of the soldiers and say, soldiers, what shall we do? Should we go to the left or should we go to the right? Should we fight the enemy or should we let the enemy surround us, and should we surrender? See, he's not going to give them no kind of choice in the game. He's going to tell them straight up, we're going to defeat these people, and he's going to motivate them. He's going to be their motivation. He's going to be their direction. We're going to defeat this enemy. We're going to win this war. He's going to give direction. See? And he's going to serve them in that way by being a leader and making the plan. That's his servitude in the situation. Their servitude is to follow him. Follow the leader. And when it comes to the woman, she was there made to follow this man. But this man wasn't made to have children. This man wasn't created to have this soft, intimate bond with the children. See, well, put his titty in their mouth, see, and let them hug up to the titty. He wasn't there to comfort, to bring the children all this comfort. He's going to bring it through his woman. He's going to have a woman that can help him comfort the children. He's going to have a woman to help him raise the children. See, after he give them the discipline, after he give them the hard love, then he going to have a woman who is the pillar of rest. She is a pillar of rest to the whole family. But guess who disrupted that? The devil, the deceiver, the antichrist. See, now let's go into the first commandment before I call this dragging out. First commandment, Genesis 1:28. It said, God blessed them and said unto them. See, he said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. See, this is what he was talking about. Be fruitful. How can a man be fruitful if you don't have a woman to multiply? Then, if you're trying to multiply, you ain't just trying to multiply with one woman. A woman got to wait 9 months before she have another baby. If we trying to multiply, guess what we trying to do? We trying to have multiple babies. We're not trying to have one baby in 9 months. See, I can have many babies with many of my women. I can have 10 women pregnant at one time and have 10 children rather than have one baby. I'm producing one baby in 9 months. When I could produce 10 in 9 months. This is the lie of the devil, man. And then when you go into the laws, just in case this is people's first time hearing the truth, 21:10 in Exodus, when God gave Moses the law with the finger of his hand. Moses didn't write this looking at the conditions of the people, using his wisdom, and he's being so intelligent. No, God, who know how he created humans, how he created their DNA, their blood, their semen, their skin, their hair. He gave them the laws, how he created babies to be produced from a woman in 9 months, or sometimes they can have a early birth and produce a baby in 4 months. See, almost 90 days, a woman can produce a freaking baby. Now, when you look at verse 10, it say, "For if he take him another wife." If he take him another wife. That means he can take him another wife. This is not adultery. This is not fornication, meaning breaking the law of sex, breaking the law of man and woman relations. God permitted this situation. And it wasn't just because the nation of Israel had land. It wasn't just because the nation of Israel had a kingdom. This was not King David. This was not King Solomon. Moses was a king pretty much because he was leading the people, but it wasn't just for Moses. It wasn't just for Aaron. This was any man in the nation, the poorest man in the nation, the richest man in the nation, the middle class man in the nation. He could take him another wife, but a devil, a red devil, a deceiver, liar, deceptive, snake will tell you that no, God changed that. But God said he don't change. Now let's get Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 21, around about the 15th verse. It says, if a man, not Moses, not King David, not King Solomon, if a man have two wives, see, if a man have two wives, he can take him two wives. And then look at the history. Let's go on the wives. Not only did the commands, because this was the law book, this was the Constitution, this was the laws on the book. When you go to the American government or any government, they have laws on the book. What can I do in China? What can I do in China? What's lawful in China? What's lawful in Africa? What's lawful in Arabia? What's against the law? See, when you went to Jerusalem, you was going off God's law, not man's law. It wasn't the laws of the land. This was laws that came from the heaven that God gave to Moses. And what was the people doing? Let's get into was it Chronicles? I mean, yeah, I think it's Chronicles. Now look, you had King Solomon. Everybody know about King Solomon. He had 700 wives. 700. And he wasn't breaking no law. See, he wasn't breaking the law. In America, with these deceiving antichrist devils who make the laws, They say you can't have two wives. So it's about the law. It's not about nothing else but the law. And he was not breaking the law. Now when you go into here go to Korah. He had two wives. Okay. Um Now this Moabite person had two wives or wives. It named two people, so I will assume two wives. David, he had multiple wives. Okay, look, somebody got 18 wives. See, look at Abijah, waxed mighty, and married 14 wives. See, it was not against the law. He didn't drop dead and get killed by God or get into some type of trouble or go his behind to the high priest and get a punishment. He was in legal standing with God through the law, man. And these dragons messing up the whole relationship operation. That's why it's a war. See? That's why it's a war. He gave the truth to his prophets. He didn't give the truth to these deceptive people. He used them to lead the rebels, because the rebels gonna go with a liar. See, the one that's not rebels, they gonna try to find out the law and stand by. You got people in America say, I want to obey the law. I want to be a law-abiding citizen. But you got people that say, I want to be a gang member. I want a man that's a scammer and a drug dealer. See, it's people that seek out idiots. And it's people that seek out, I want me a good man. I want me an upstanding, strong man. See, it's people that seek out stuff. And he set up a devil for those who want to be seeking out rebellion, and he set up righteous men who gonna be going by the law. Simple. And he used two families, two great families to do this. These two families would be rich, they would be prosperous, they would be powerful. And the first family is the freaking deceptive one. They the ones leading off the charge. Because when they operate, let's go ahead and get that. Let's get that in Proverbs. When they operate, then you gonna see all hell will break loose. A war would be going on between men and women. Proverbs 29. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. See, when you got the EU, when you got all of these so-called European nations and they faces on the dollar, see, and they ruling with their militaries and through their laws with their police stations stationed all around the freaking uh world that has money. Cause you got the first world, second world, third world. Third world countries, they poor. They don't have money. They don't have government structure that's dependable and that's worth any goddamn thing on the world stage. Most people looking towards the first world, which is these devils, these wicked individuals that is going against God's law. See, you can get with animals. You can get with the same sex. You can get with children. See, this is what they promote: wickedness, breaking the laws of God, breaking the laws that God set up, breaking the order. Let's go ahead and get that. Job 20, no, Job 10 and 22. Last verse. It say, a land of darkness, as darkness itself, and the shadow of death. Because see, they represent death, wickedness, the people that produce wickedness, the people that's liars and that deceivers and that's anti to the truth. They represent death. It says without any order. There's no order in these people. And order goes back to law. Without any laws that's supposed to be any real laws, any truthful laws, and really it's godly laws that God set the world up with. See, he didn't just give out some laws because he felt some type of way. No, he gave out laws that went along with his creation. See, if you don't supposed to sleep with an animal, he didn't make humans to breed with animals. So he set a law. If you see somebody messing with an animal, you either cut them off from the people or stone they behind. They get a harsh punishment because I didn't make these animals and these humans to be humping on each other and sleeping with each other. See, so I put a law out there to show you the order, how things supposed to go. But see, this devil, he'll do anything. He has a land of darkness. His land is dark. His his philosophies and his religions and his laws are wicked. And they don't have the right order. That's why his main religion, so-called Christianity, say the laws are done away with. God do not follow the order that he gave to Moses. He don't follow that order anymore. That order was just an example to the Israelites. It was just some schoolmaster that was gonna get told that everything he taught, everything this schoolmaster taught the Israelites was a lie, was not valid, it was not correct, it was not holy, it was not perfect, it was flawed because they couldn't live by these laws. See, this is what the devil say, man. God done set the world up and told you how this. That's like you make a car and the car come with instructions, and somebody say, "Man, this car can't. You can't use these instructions for this car. This car got to be used this way." And you like, "No, I made the car, and I'm instructing you on what I made. So how you gonna tell me that my instruction to what I made is flawed, and you can't follow the instruction that what I made? I gave you the instruction for what I made." See, this is how the devil operates, and these people, mainly the women, because children want power. See, people that's below on the bottom, they want the power. They want to be the rich people. They want to be the elites. See, they're gonna have that desire to be a ruler. A servant always gonna want to be a ruler. So if you tell this servant, no, you are the ruler, you are the powerful person. You tell a peasant in the kingdom of this royal family, that peasant, you're not a peasant, you're a king. The people that's up there that's ruling the nation and that's ruling this kingdom, they not the king. See, yes, they gonna want to have power. Now, when you go into Isaiah, I'm gonna end it with this because this is the really the key to the whole situation. Isaiah 3:12. It say, "As for my people, children are their oppressors." See, children, don't whip the children. The children have feelings too. The children, you can't discipline them. Now they oppressing everybody because you can't put them in their place. The women rule over them. See, the women running the house. The man done tucked his tail and he done threw on a dress and some lipstick and a wig and some fake titties. And now the woman is running the house. She done threw on pants, a mustache and a beard and a hat, and she running the freaking house. See, it says, "Oh my people, they which lead you called you to error and destroy the way of your past." Now, this goes both ways. The men, they done told them to be women, so now they supposed to be the leaders and they destroying the family because they not doing what they supposed to be doing. They not following the path that they supposed to be following to bring the children and the woman into the right place. Then if you let the woman rule, they gonna destroy. If you let her lead, she gonna destroy everything and everybody. If you let the children lead and say, you the mom and y'all had us and y'all mom and daddy, but this is our house. We gonna run the show. Y'all not gonna tell us what to do. They gonna destroy the whole house. They gonna destroy everything because there's no order in the situation. That's going against the order. And this is what these people do. A woman is not supposed to be ruling nothing. She was created to be a servant, just like the children was created to be servants to the man. The children was created to be servants to their parents. The woman was created to be servant to the man. See, and this is what the devil wants to lie. You got one of the feminists, the main feminist person who was pushing feminism in her little stinking magazine. She was talking about, oh, God wrote, the men wrote the Bible. Men made that stuff up because they was on some woman bashing crap. See, she don't even believe in God. She's a certified atheist, antichrist, devil, certified. See, but this is who these women, they gonna listen to her because she let them have a sense of power. See, she give them she justify them wanting power. See, she the justification. She got a loud voice. That's why they gave her a award. Hillary Clinton gave her a award at the White House. See, that's why they praising her because she giving these women a justification to be wicked, going against God's law and order, and wanting power, wanting a man to serve her, wanting a man to be some weakling serving her. This is what the problem is, and it all stems from the devil because he could have not gave her no shine in his kingdom and checked her behind and told her she crazy. But no, he raises her up, put her in the magazine, connected her to all the black women. See, her and the black woman holding hands on the magazine with their hands up. Women's power, women's rights, and women's suffrage, and all this mess. Pushing propaganda, deception, magic, witchcraft. This is what these devils, these antichrists, this is how they operate. They don't even believe in God, man. But I'm gonna leave it there for right now. See, we gonna come back with another uh situation on the men, cause these soft, effeminate uh men, they are the main leader that's causing everybody to error.